Welcome to Mr. Gossip. I am Sarah, your ultimate destination for Young and the Restless drama. Young and the Restless photo preview June 2nd. Phyllis and Nick reconnect. Phyllis looks worried about Nick with good reason. She just had to administer CPR to help save her ex-husband's life. In this photo preview for the Tuesday, June 2nd episode, the two reconnect, and Phyllis gives Nick a great big hug. It's no surprise to see Phyllis, Michelle Stafford, and Nick, Joshua Morrow, hug. Phyllis tried to stop by the Newman Ranch after Nick's overdose to check in. But now she gets to see for herself that Nick is okay. Although his definition of okay is way different from anybody else's, Nick might also thank Phyllis for coming to his rescue. Nick will undoubtedly feel gratitude, even though there are many issues coming between them these days. Michael, Christian LeBlanc, and Phyllis appear to be having a serious conversation, but not the kind of talk where she fires Michael again. There is still the matter of her legal woes that could be dealt with if, according to Victor, Eric Braden, she gives back his company. She did hand Matt Clark over, and she saved Nick's life. She was last seen in New York, where she is helping Malcolm, Shamar Moore, recover from his bone marrow transplant surgery. She apparently runs into Nate, Sean Dominic, at the current doctor, and the former doctor seem to be having a pleasant conversation. Finally, Devin, Brighton James, and Lily, Crystal Khalil converse at Crimson Lights. Devin has been dealing with his anger towards Mariah Cameron Grimes, and it's affected all of his relationships. So, needless to say, Lily and Devin have hit a rough patch. Devin doesn't like Lily letting Kane, Billy Flynn, back into her life. And Lily's not about to let Devin dictate what she does or doesn't do with her life. Like Stephanie, Holden Nathan Owens is back in town and stops by Devin and Lily's table to chat. Why Nikki's headaches feel too important for YNR to ignore. Nikki's dealing with a lot of drama on the Young and the Restless. Between her separation from Victor to the Matt situation, it's wearing her out. Nikki's been having many headaches recently, and it could be setting up more drama for her and the Newmans. Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott, has faced many health issues over the years. From her battle with alcoholism to her multiple sclerosis diagnosis, she's had many trips to the hospital. On the May 27th episode, Nikki told Victoria, Amelia Heinley, that she's been suffering from a headache that won't go away. When Victoria voiced her concern, Nikki promised her daughter that she'd be fine. But Nikki is far from fine. Nikki's headaches worsen, which causes more worry for Victoria. The Newman princess advises her mother to see a doctor, but Nikki rejects the idea. Nikki believes the headaches are from an MS flare-up, and they'll eventually go away. Nikki may want to dismiss her migraines, but Victoria's not going to let it go. She's going to keep pestering Nikki until she agrees to go to the doctor. Nikki's doctor visit could deliver news that she didn't want to hear. Fans have been speculating on what could be wrong with Nikki. Theories range from a brain tumor to a stroke to high blood pressure. Whatever Nikki's diagnosis is, it's going to be dire for her. As Nikki reels from her latest health crisis, there's the question of whether she'll tell her family. Nikki's main priority is her children, and she wants to help Nick beat his addiction as she did with hers. Fearing that her diagnosis will further postpone Nick's trip to rehab, Nikki might choose to keep quiet. With Nikki focusing on Nick and Matt, she might start ignoring her health concerns. Although she wants to keep this secret from her family, she'll eventually have to tell them. Everyone will start to notice when Nikki's symptoms worsen. With Nikki's health at risk, the Newmans will rally around their beloved matriarch as she fights her latest ailment. Young and the Restless spoilers June 2nd. Victor pushes Nick to his limit. Victor refuses to let Nick avoid the truth after his overdose, while Sharon grows suspicious of Matt Clark's apparent transformation. Plus, Adam and Sally look ahead after her pregnancy news. Tuesday, June 2nd, tease a difficult day for Nick as Victor refuses to let him avoid the reality of his addiction any longer. Meanwhile, Sharon continues to question whether Matt Clark's apparent transformation is genuine, and Adam and Sally take a closer look at what their future could hold after learning about her pregnancy. Nick's Joshua Morrow. Recent overdose changed everything, but that doesn't mean he's ready to face the full extent of what happened. Victor, Eric Braden, has watched his son struggle, and after nearly losing him, he's no longer interested in excuses or avoidance. Nick may want to focus on Matt Clark, his family, or anything else that distracts from his own problems. Victor, however, appears determined to keep the spotlight exactly where it belongs. After watching his son come dangerously close to death, Victor forces Nick to confront the issues he spent too long trying to outrun. It's not a conversation Nick wants, but it may be the one he needs most. Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, continues to leave Genoa City divided. Some believe his memory loss has fundamentally changed him, while others remain convinced that the dangerous man they once knew is still lurking beneath the surface. Sharon Case, isn't ready to accept Matt's apparent change of heart without asking difficult questions. She has seen firsthand the damage Matt caused, and she's not about to ignore years of history simply because he now seems remorseful. As Nick continues trying to help Matt recover his memories, Sharon takes a more cautious approach. She wants to know whether Matt's newfound compassion is real or whether everyone is being pulled into another carefully crafted deception. Adam, Mark Grossman, and Sally, Courtney Hope, continue navigating the unexpected news of her pregnancy. While the revelation has already changed their lives, the bigger challenge may be figuring out what comes next. The pair discusses their future and what this new chapter could mean for them both personally and as co-parents. With emotions running high and uncertainty surrounding them, neither can afford to ignore the life-changing reality now before them. Thanks for watching, Mr. Gossip. If you enjoyed the drama, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More shocking secrets, more emotional twists coming your way. Stay tuned, because the drama never ends.